Hi all, I'm going to make a curry that in South India, that's Karnataka, Bangalore. It is called Majige Huli or Majige Saru. So you may call it South Indian KADI because it has almost the same ingredients. Just that one different thing is that we use this vegetable. I don't know if this vegetable is found in the north or is it common in the north, but here in the south, this is actually called Mangluru Sautekai, Manglur Sautekai. So Manglur Sautekai in Kannada means as simple as this is Manglur cucumber. So this cucumber we also use it in samba and it makes a very good samba. And today I'm going to use it in the curd curry, which we call Majge Huli or Majge Saru or South Indian curry. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make it. So this I am going to skin it and cut it into pieces. I'll show you that. So this is how it looks inside, and we will remove this and just use the whole cup of it. So now I've cut and cleaned it. I've removed the inside part. I've cut it into bits and now I'll put it to boil. Into this, I'll just put a little bit of haldi and cook it. So here these are the ingredients I'm going to use. I'm using 1 teaspoon jeera and 2 green chilies. Actually these green chilies are dry and this is what I've got, so I'm using it. But use fresh green chilies. It'll be very good. And you use green chilies according to your taste, how hot you like it or how pungent you like it, you can use. And here I've taken a small bit of coconut and cut it into small pieces and a small bit of green coriander. You have to use a piece of ginger. I don't have the full ginger, so I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. If you have fresh ginger, use 1 inch ginger. And all these ingredients, please adjust it according to the amount of saru or sar or majige holi or curd curry or kadi, whatever you call it, according to how much you are going to make. Okay, I've given you the measurement for how much I'm making. You want to increase it or decrease it, you plus it and minus it. Okay, so these are the things. And then when we are going to do the vagar, that is the tempering, for that again we will use the mixture of jeera, mustard, urad dal, which I regularly use, curry leaves and hing. Okay, hing. So these are the things we'll be using. Now I'll show you. I've got to show you, you must use 1 small handful of this chana dal. Soak it in water, let it soak for a while, like for about an hour or something. You need this, only this much of chana dal for binding. So in kadi and all we use chana dal powder. Here we use full chana, and we'll grind this chana. Along with these things, we'll grind the chana. So into this chana dal, jeera and chili, coconut and kothmir. This I will grind it to a paste. Not coarse, not smooth, but little rough. So I've ground this and see, it resembles a nice chutney. I've ground it really well. Smooth the dal and coconut and everything. So this is how you have to do it. And now I'll show you what. So now since that is boiling, the vegetable, into that I will put 1 spoon of ginger paste. I told you should actually use a 1-inch piece of ginger and grind it along with the coconut, and since I didn't have it, I'm using the ginger paste. It's all the same, there's no problem. Okay, mix this up well. And then into this, I'll put the ground masala. The masala that we ground in this. Stir this very well and let it continue to keep cooking. Let it continue. Into this I will put in the mixie that I ground this masala. I just put like half a cup of water and I took out all the masala that was in it. Okay, stir this, let it come to a nice rolling boil. Okay, and then next step I'll tell you. Here, now that it is nicely boiling, we have already put a little bit of haldi while cooking it, cooking the vegetable, and now I'll put a little more, just a little more. Okay, and we'll let it cook for a good 10 minutes because see, we have ground the kacha, the raw chana dal, and that chana dal has to cook. So let it cook on slow heat for about 10 minutes, and then I'll show you how I'll do the vagar and when I'll put the curd in. So here this is ready now, and it's cooled down because you shouldn't put the curd when it is hot. It should be slightly warm, and I've taken about 2 cups of curd, thick curd, and I've beat it with this whisk nicely. And now we will pour it into this. Pour it little by little so you'll know how much you need. Mix it really well. You see how much you'll need. You shouldn't bubble it because, as I said, it will crack up. Check for the salt. So I'll put salt to taste now. 1 teaspoon. Stir it very well and see if you need more. It is just right. Or if you want more, you can add just a pinch. And now I will do a vagar for this. Okay. For the vagar or the tempering, I put on this pan and I've put 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of oil. And when the oil turns hot, you can put that mixture that I always put. Jeera, mustard, urad dal and methi. Into that you can put about half a teaspoon of hing, and into this little less than half a hand of curry leaves. Just toss it up a bit. toss it up a bit. And put it into this. Take a little more, put it into this pan and take out all the goodness that is left behind. Stir it slowly. And your South Indian KADI is ready, or as we call it in South India, majige hulli. Your majige hulli is ready. Bangalore majige hulli. Believe me, when I say it's tasty, you might feel that in all my dishes I say tasty. It is tasty because less ingredients, healthy, and this is especially very good for summer. Okay, so do try it at home. Hope you enjoy it. And the speciality of this majige hulli or South Indian KADI is that if you eat it with rice, it will be better than having it with roti. Okay, so take care everyone. God bless. Please like and subscribe. So this is my finished product. This is how my majige hulli, Bangalore majige hulli looks. Curd curry or kadi or majige saru, whatever you may call it, but this is ready. Okay, so take care everyone. God bless. Please like and subscribe.